Hey students, welcome back to the online English classes. Today's video is going to be on the chapter The Lazy Frog. Since we have already done this chapter before, in today's video we are going to revisit some of the important words and their meanings along with a summary of the entire poem. But in the beginning, let's just read the poem once. Fred is a very lazy frog who lolls all day upon a log. He always manages to shirk doing a single stroke of work. His poor old mother calls in vain. Come in and help. He does not bother to move 2 inches, much preferring to be extremely hard of hearing. He lies there in a silent heap and stays conveniently asleep. If a lady frog hops past, you'd think he would get up at last to bow and help her on her way. But no, I'm ashamed to say that when a lady frog comes by, he does not open up one eye. Now, let us quickly have a look at all the difficult words and their meanings. The word loll means to lie around lazily. When you don't have much work to do, it can be said that you are lolling. Shirk, to not do something that should be done. Okay, so when you are not willing to do anything that you have been asked to do, or you must do, or you should do, you are shirking away from that. And this frog Fred is also like that. When his mother asks him to do some work, he shirks away from that because he does not want to do that. A stroke is a mark made by a pen or pencil in one direction across paper. Okay, so those of you who have taken drawing lessons, you must be aware of this word, right? So a stroke is basically a very small mark which is either made by a pen or pencil. So it is of a very small size, and Fred is so lazy that he cannot even do a work that is as small as a pen's stroke. Hard of hearing is an expression which means not able to hear well. So when a person is unable to hear properly, he or she can be called hard of hearing. Heap is a collection of objects placed untidily on top of each other. In the picture you can see there are many bricks which have been placed together. They have been placed on top of each other, but in a very untidy manner. Okay, so whenever things have been arranged in an untidy manner and they've been placed on top of each other, that thing is called a heap. Convenient, something that involves little trouble. Okay, so anything that is very easy or doesn't involve much problems, that is called convenient. Bow means to bend the body as a sign of respect. So whenever you see someone taking a bow, it means they are respecting someone. And in the picture you can see there is a performer who is taking a bow at the end of his act. So this is something you must have seen dancers or singers or even magicians doing this after they have completed their act. Anonymous is someone whose name is unknown. So this poem is anonymously written. Yes, that means the name of the poet or the poetess is not known. So whenever we don't know the name of a person, but we still want to publish their work, we use the word anonymous. Now that we have seen all the difficult words and their meanings, let us quickly go through the summary of this poem. Fred is a very lazy frog. Okay, so this is something that we know from the very beginning because the name of the chapter is The Lazy Frog. He lies around lazily the whole day. He always escapes from the work he has been given. His mother asks him to help, but he does not move from his place. Fred is so lazy that he refuses to get up even when his mother asks him for help. When a lady frog passes by, he remains asleep. He just doesn't move from his place. The poet feels ashamed of the lazy frog's behavior. Okay, so the anonymous poet that we have, that person also feels ashamed of lazy frog's behavior. Okay, so these are the points that are important in this poem. All right, students, go through the videos that were published before this for the same chapter, and also read the poem thoroughly and try to make questions and try to make answers on your own. All right, and good luck for your exams. Goodbye and stay safe.